Men of the Nigeria Police Force, in line with the zeal of the Anambra State Governor, Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, to wipe the state of apparent criminal fetish practice of Okite and the activities of some Ezenwanyi largely believed to be responsible for cases of missing children, have arrested a medical doctor alongside his gang of child-stealing syndicate and rescued over 10 missing babies looking already malnourished in captivity at Onitsha area of the state. The police authority described the arrested medical doctor as fake, but the suspect alongside others were apparently not paraded for further independent investigations. The Anambra State Commissioner of Police, Okite, in a statement on Monday, called on all parents looking for their missing babies to come to the police command headquarters in Awka for identification if any of the rescued babies is theirs. The commissioner said that, "I am pleased to address you and Ndi Anambra today on yet another breakthrough on our commitment to protecting vulnerable children and combating human trafficking in the state." Police operatives attached to 323 Divisional Headquarters on an intelligence-led information investigation on the 15th of February 2025 arrested one Mr. Odinakachukwu Okori, male, Ifunanya Ogbonna, female, and a fake medical doctor Mr. Daniel Ikebilu, male, and rescued 10 looking malnourished children in an apartment in inland town Onitsha. The divisional police headquarters have been monitoring one of the alleged suspects, Odinakachukwu, in the area on the receipt of a report on the 28th of July 2024 about a missing 6-year-old boy in the neighborhood. The operatives, having enough evidence, quickly arrested Odinakachukwu Okori on the receipt of the second complaint on the 13th of February 2025 of a missing 5-year-old girl in the same area. During interrogation, the suspect mentioned Ifunanya as part of the child-stealing syndicate. Further revelation led to the rescue of both children earlier reported missing and the arrest of Mr. Daniel Ikebilu, a fake doctor. Before, Odinakachukwu and Ifunanya confessed to have perfected their plans to flee with the 5-year-old girl to Abuja. Ifunanya also confessed to having sold the child 1 million nairas, to Mr. Daniel. The police, still acting on information gathered, further rescued 8 other children in an apartment in inland town, Onitsha. To this end, the command sought the assistance of the Anambra State Government through the Ministry of Women's Affairs for custody, medical attention, and care to help the children recover from the ordeal. This achievement highlights the importance of community police collaboration and intelligence gathering in combating child trafficking. Lastly, the command calls on anyone looking for his or her child to come to Anambra State Police Command for necessary action and possible reunion to their parents, the Commissioner of Police, Okite, stated. "We had reported that the monarch in Delta State, His Royal Highness, Epiphany Azinge, the Asajba of Asaba, has banned a particular group of female spiritual native doctors known as Ezenwanyi from Asaba. The Delta State Nigerian National Petroleum Company, NNPC Limited, has debunked a claim as stated in a now viral video that its premium motor spirit, PMS, dries too fast when compared to PMS from Dangote Refinery, stating that the particular NNPC fuel refilling station where the individual went to buy the PMS in Lagos State for the experiment was supplied the fuel product by Dangote Refinery, insisting NNPC uses high-quality compositions to formulate its PMS and Dangote Refinery adheres to strict industry standard in producing fuels it supplied to customers. The person who conducted the experiment, as seen in the video, said he bought some quantity of PMS refined by Dangote from a private fuel refilling station and went to NNPC station in the area to purchase another quantity of PMS allegedly refined by NNPC for the experiment. The person, as seen in the video, poured the same amount of the 2 separate PMS products into 2 small generators and put on the 2 generators at the same time and set a timer to monitor how fast the PMS burns. According to him, he observed that the PMS allegedly produced by NNPC dried faster within 17 minutes and some seconds, while the PMS produced by Dangote lasted up to 30 minutes and some seconds. NNPC, in a press release made available on Saturday, said that the NNPC fuel station he bought the PMS from sourced its PMS from Dangote Refinery, describing the experiment as false and misleading allegations. The press release titled, "NNPC refutes misleading claims in viral video," reads below thus. The Nigerian National Petroleum Company, NNPC Limited, strongly refutes the false and misleading allegations made in a viral video circulating online, which claims that NNPC fuel does not last. This assertion is baseless and entirely unfounded, originating from unverified and amateur research that lacks credibility, accuracy, and professional oversight. NNPC Limited reaffirms that its fuel is carefully formulated with one of the best compositions, ensuring optimal efficiency, durability, and environmental sustainability for consumers. Furthermore, it is important to emphasize that a significant percentage of premium motor spirit, PMS, sold at NNPC retail stations in Lagos, where this deceptive video was created, is sourced from the Dangote Refinery, a strategic partner in promoting local production and energy security. Dangote Refinery adheres to strict industry standards, guaranteeing the quality of petroleum products supplied to our consumers. This misleading video represents yet another desperate attempt by economic saboteurs to misinform the public and tarnish NNPC Limited's reputation. We will not tolerate deliberate misinformation designed to undermine our operations and mislead Nigerians. Henceforth, NNPC Limited will take firm legal action against individuals or groups who intentionally spread falsehoods about our brand and operations. Those engaged in such malicious acts. M23 rebels have announced the takeover of South Kivu city of Bukavu in the Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC, and now in control of another major airport in the Kivu region, the Kavumu airport, after the secessionist armed fighters sacked Congolese soldiers and foreign mercenaries on Friday. Local observers said that Kavumu, a strategic location in South Kivu, hosts an airport that was used by the DRC's coalition forces to launch attacks on M23 positions. A video of M23 rebels mocking Congolese and its foreign coalition forces after capturing Bukavu was published online on Friday. The rebels had said that their intention is to advance to Kinshasa, the capital city of Congo, which is more than 1,500 kilometers from Bukavu, to change the government of President Felix Tshisekedi. Local media reported that the neighboring community of Morobo in central equatorial state of South Sudan has raised alarm of the likely effect of the crisis on the community, calling on its government to beef up security at the border town. There is a crisis in the DRC, and we are very much afraid that it may affect some parts of central Equatoria, and the activities of the M23 have displaced some people from Congo to parts of central Equatoria in Morobo, and if these activities continue, our border is very vulnerable. One of the resolutions is to request the Ministry of Defense and Veteran Affairs to deploy forces along the border line to secure the border from encroachment, Paulino Lukudu Obede, Deputy Governor of Central Equatoria State, stated according to local media. Video showed Congolese and its coalition foreign soldiers fled and abandoned their weapons when Bukavu fell under the M23 rebels, with the abandoned military equipment seen at the entrance of Bukavu Airport, which included battlefield tanks. Meanwhile, the Democratic Republic of Congo's president, Felix Tshisekedi, will not attend an African Union summit this weekend in Addis Ababa, the government spokesperson, Tina Salama, said. The AU summit is focused on ending DRC's conflict with M23 rebels in the east. Prime Minister Judith Suminwa Tuluka is expected to represent the African nation at the event, Salama said on Friday. Fighting resumed in DR Congo a few days ago according to local media after the M23 announced ceasefire, but Congolese troops started pursuing M23 forces near the town of Ihusi in South Kivu province, as the anti-government group continues its advance after seizing Goma last month. We had reported that the United Nations, UN says dozens of inmates with more than 150 female prisoners alongside their babies were burnt alive on January 27, 2025 when some detainees at Muzenze prison in Goma set fire on the facility to escape after M23 advanced to take over the city, forcing prison guards to flee and shot dead many inmates. It would be recalled we had reported that, in a bitter reaction to the statement credited to South Africa President Cyril Ramaphosa over the killing of 13 SA soldiers in Goma by M23 rebels, Rwanda President Paul Kagame
bringing you the news in a more digital way.